So let's talk about this. What are we talking about? All right. I learned that a lot of things that are outside of me, like projecting wise or being said, it has nothing to do with me. But if it kind of like triggers me, then I have to go ahead and evaluate myself and check myself and ask myself, why is it bothering me? And I don't wait till it to fester to bother me. I immediately, when I see it kind of like mess with me for a little bit, I'm like, oh, okay, what is the deeper question? And I ask myself the deeper question, which is, why is this bothering you? And if it's bothering you, does it relate to you, right? Um, and the deeper question, I got my answer, and then I asked the question, if does it relate to me? Then I realized that it doesn't relate to me at all. Um, so it has nothing to do with me, right? So I stopped taking things personally in a way. But I have to give myself um, that leeway to actually like experience what I was experiencing and experience the emotions. And from then, I can make my decision on should I let this define me or just let it go because it has nothing to do with me. It doesn't relate to me, right? Um, so I saw this comment and it was a quote actually. I saw a quote and then I realized like I put myself in a situation like I ain't put myself in a situation. I just evaluate myself. I'm like, do I do that? Do I really do that? And then I noticed I'm like, bro, like I don't, because if it was like that, then my experiences anywhere else where I've been, it would be chaotic, or it would be like there's so many form of chaos, right? There's the chaos that you bring upon yourself because you're thinking chaotically and you're focused on all the chaos. So that chaos can bring just negativity over and over, and you be in war with yourself over and over, right? And then there's a form of chaos that's like it comes and goes, right? But this is the form of chaos that you're maneuvering in, and you're able to point it out but not yet question yourself yet. And then there's the chaos that approaches your life and you're able to organize it in a way that it works in your favor. So questioning it, right? And then asking deeper questions like where this coming from, right? And then when you're getting to the root of it, the chaos doesn't fester. So it approaches you, but it doesn't mean that necessarily you're in a chaotic mood. But I also learned that what's outside of you is inner you. And how does that apply to me? That's why I tend to stay with myself. And it's not fear of anything. It's just I appreciate myself, right? To the point that I got to deal with my own bullshit, right? My own chaos, my own anything that I'm going through. I want to deal with it my own self, with my divine team. I don't want to project on nobody, and I definitely don't want to bring the chaos around my area. What I mean by that is anybody in my area. If it's in my auric field, I will stick to myself. And I will not, how do you say it, approach myself to someone. I really just, I'm very, very, like, that's why I question myself a lot. And I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes it's a touchy subject. Sometimes it fucking pisses me off. Why does it piss me off? It's because I don't like that feeling of that, because there's so much going on that I can't handle, and me coming around somebody and they're feeling that. I don't want them to feel that. Matter of fact, if I'm watching somebody, I don't even want them to feel that. If somebody's reading my energy, I don't want you to feel that. And I know that what I'm starting to realize, it's not I know. What I'm starting to realize is that it's out of my control. Like, it really is. Because as much as I've been working on myself and my own inner peace, I'm a dual being. So I come with peace and I come with chaos. I come with both. And I kept questioning myself, like, who would actually appreciate me? I mean, I appreciate my chaos and my harmony and my peace. But then I also question my chaos. I question if am I gonna ever be enough for someone with my chaos, right? And then I go right back to the question of, why do you even fucking care about what others think, right? And I can go with that, right? I can go with, why do I care what others think, right? But there's the replay of, will be somebody to sustain my chaos, right? And my peace, both. Because I come with both. I don't come with just one. And then I realize my surroundings, my atmosphere, how my life is going. And I may feel like it's chaotic because I'm not used to this stillness, this boredom. I'm not used to questioning myself. I'm not used to going within myself, and I'm used to just, I'm chaotic, fuck that shit. I'm going outside, whatever, and you know, if you feel it, you feel it. It is what it is, right? And I'm not, no, bro, like, it's not like that anymore. Like, I rather deal with myself, you know? But a deeper question I have to ask myself is, why do I feel like I have to worry about someone else feeling like I'm enough in my chaos, when I've been dealing with my chaos the whole entire time, and I'm still pushing forward, and I still love myself, and I'm still here. You know, I'm still here in my journey, and I haven't given up on myself. So if I'm able to see, or I'm able to feel enough in my chaos, and mind-wise, I don't see that. Why? Because I feel like me questioning the fact that, am I gonna be enough for someone in my chaos? I feel bad for doing that, because then I feel like I don't love myself enough. But that's bullshit, because I love myself enough to ask myself that question, right? And I love myself enough to realize that as long as I know that I'm enough in my chaos and period in general, then it's all right. I don't have to worry about someone else thinking I'm enough. And if they can't take my chaos and peace, then they're not meant to be in my life, right? I appreciate those that help me go inside myself. And outside sources, I don't take lightly, because they're mirrors of me, right? So they're either teaching me, confirming to me, or showing me my growth, you know? So I appreciate that, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm gonna leave that there.